All right, so we got this ice machine here, ice machine replacement going on right now. This one had some issues. I think it had something, I wasn't the one that diagnosed it, but it has a bad water pump, and then also some, I guess some of the machine is cracked, I think in the evaporator area or something like that. We're getting contracted out by Easy Ice. They just wanted to replace the whole unit since it's a brand new machine. So we got a new ice machine, so we're gonna go ahead, get this thing disconnected. We're just gotta disconnect water right here. Luckily we already got filters installed. Water's off. So we'll disconnect our supply water from down there. We'll cut this drain back a little bit, probably redo that T because it looks like it's a little close. Unplug the unit, and then we're gonna get this whole thing off and then get the new one on. So let's do it. Alright, we're all disconnected, so we're gonna get this ice machine off this bin. We already got the electrical plug plugged in, so we just gotta hook up this water. Alright, so got the new machine on. It's a little bit shorter than the last machine. We already got our filters. We're gonna change those. I got a new 20-inch filter, and that's most likely a phosphate right here. So we got a new phosphate we'll put in, so it has new water filters. Got our old water connection right here. This flare fitting still looks like it's good. Yep, so we'll reuse that. we'll just get a new water fitting on right there, and then our drain right there, and then our water pump drain right there for any water that might build up in this area right here, any condensation. So yep, we'll reuse that old drain, everything, and yeah, get on it. All right, he's over there hooking that water and drain up. Wanted to show you guys real quick. So this is the phosphate filter that's going to go in that 10-inch filter housing, and this is our 20-inch pre-filter that we're going to throw in. All right, so water's all done, all hooked up, drain's all hooked up. We got our water pump drain right there coming right in. Our drain ended up being a little bit more to the right side than the original machine, so we decided to come down, let gravity, let the water travel, and then we came over and then out. Bin we don't have to worry about because we're using the same bin. Water's all hooked up. We got our electrical cord up top. So we're just gonna go ahead and check for leaks. So we're gonna go ahead, turn this on, turn water on. We got Will over here cleaning the inside of the bin, looking all nice and clean.
Safety
is sitting in there.
Number one priority.
Number one priority. All right, water's in. I'm not seeing any leaks so far. Not seeing nothing. Right here, our fitting that we did touch. Gotta double check this, make sure we're not getting anything. Don't see nothing as of yet. We'll go through and double check it. We'll check this drain too once we get it turned on. We did change this 20-inch pre-filter and 10-inch phosphate already. So what we will do is go ahead, we'll use this bucket to flush all the air out. So you do this one hand. Alright, letting it come out slowly. Got some air in it. Go ahead and we'll go ahead and grab a larger bucket and flush it out. All right, so we're all good. We finished flushing that out. Those water filters, bin's clean. We're gonna go ahead and go on. So we're in ice mode right now. We're gonna go ahead and turn our control switch to the on position, and then get this thing started. Go ahead and look at the insides. So right here we got our plate right here, our coil where the ice is gonna build. So we can let that go ahead and sit. All right, well, wasn't plugged in, so we go ahead and plugged it in. So it's in now. We just started up, one beep. Now we're filling up with water on our water valve, slowly filling up our trough. And then we have a float that's inside of here, actually inside of the trough. A lot of these hoses will have it right here with the pump, but this one is a different model. It's actually on the inside of the trough. Will's going through the our easy ice checklist that we got to go through for the new install. But everything's looking good so far. In a second here, our compressor is going to kick on. We're gonna go into harvest. There we go. Compressor is on now. We know because our fan isn't running. So we're going in a harvest just in case that plate had any ice on it. It's always gonna go with a water filled in a harvest for probably about a minute or so. And then after that harvest finishes up, then our fan's gonna turn on and we're gonna start going into freeze. And then we're gonna time this freeze cycle once this fan turns on. And then we're gonna time our harvest. Make sure everything's within specs. So we'll wait for this thing to kick on and freeze. Like our pump turned on, so our pump is on now. You can tell by how the water's dripping. When our water valve starts filling, it's going to go through our wash tubes right here, drip down the pipe. But then our motor will actually pump up this tube and then down on the sides of our plates, which is what you're seeing now. So, you see our drains poke out just right out here. Drains poke out just right out here. And then now our fan just kicked on, so now we're in a freeze mode. So our coil's gonna start getting cold. And we're slowly gonna be starting building ice up here. So we'll check back in, start timing our cycle right now. See? We start timing our cycle. So we'll cut back in once it's about to go on the harvest.
All right,
one so
through 5. Yep. Okay. Yeah.
So all right, so we got our we're in harvest now. We're following the easy ice checklist. We needed to change our bank of 10 dip switches. 1, 2, and 5 on, so we did that. We're in a harvest now. We just started dropping some ice, so move all this stuff out of the way. We got some ice now, so cubes look good. All those look good. We can grab we just kicked back and freeze, so I'll stop my timer. We had about a 2-minute harvest for that, and our freeze cycle was 27 minutes, which is pretty good. Those are pretty good times for this ice machine. We can scoop all these, and ice quality looks like it's pretty good. Yep, those ices look good. They're not too thin, they're not too thick, so I'm gonna call those good. So this ice machine's running. It went back into freeze perfectly fine. So we're gonna pack things up and everything's all good now. All right, so we just finished up that ice machine install. Pretty easy install, like for like kind of replacement. It was just the only issue was that drain, which nothing much. I mean, you guys saw, just drain, hook up water, make sure the ice machine's running properly, and then that's pretty much it. But that last machine had a ton of issues from manufacturer, so we got that thing changed out, and that's it for that. So have a good one.